Hello, I'm Sahib Singh.
And I'm Nick Melvin.
We are reporting to you live from Boston, Massachusetts. From what we are hearing, General Howe is ordering his ships to dispatch from the Boston Harbor.
Overnight, George Washington and his men were able to set up cannons along the harbor and given the British no choice but to flee.
Our very own Tyrell McDonald is at the scene with Henry Knox.
Oh, wrong. Thank you, Sahib. I am here with Henry Knox, the man who was able to seize the cannons from Fort Ticonderoga. How are you able to do it?
Well, I was well aware that the Green Mountain Boys were able to go to the fort and take all the supplies that we needed, except the cannons because they were too heavy.
Ah, the cannons. Bringing the cannons was a big task. How were you able to do it?
Well, the boys went there, and overnight they saw that the lake was frozen, Lake George to be specific. So what I had them do was they drilled holes into the lake so that the ice would freeze over it until the morning so that they would be able to cross more safely and they would be able to pass so that they could bring me the supplies I needed for my attack.
Well, you heard it first, Sahib, from Henry Knox. Thank you, and back to you.
Those were some interesting tactics used by the Continental Army.
It was truly a brilliant idea to freeze the lake over.
Hold it right there, Nick. We're getting word that our very own Andrew Wellington is with the General of the Continental Army.
Thank you, Sahib. Now we're here with General George Washington, the man with the master plan. General George Washington, how did you set up the cannons?
First, we had to muzzle the sound so that the British couldn't hear it. Then we used straw and hay to cover it up so it wasn't visible to them.
Okay then. General George Washington, how do you expect to finish off the British, outmanned and outgunned?
Like they say, if there's a will, there's a way. Our soldiers have been trained and experienced, and they're very well suited for this next battle and challenge. We are ready for the next fight.
Thank you, Sahib. Now back to the station.
The Continental Army has outsmarted the British. What do you think is in store for George Washington and his men?
Only time can tell.
Well, that's it for us here in Boston. See you next time.
Back to you, Sahib.
Those were some very interesting tactics used by the Continental Army.
It was a brilliant idea to freeze the lake over.
He was,
What is he doing?
it's just supposed to say it was. You said it wrong.
Me?
Yeah.
It was a brilliant.
It was a truly.
Ah.
That shouldn't have taken really long.
Go.
Yeah. No.
Hello, I'm Sahib Singh.
And I'm Nick Melvin.
We are reporting to you live from Boston, Massachusetts. From what we are hearing, George Washington.
Damn, come on.
Quiet. I saw G and I thought it was George.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Thank you, Sahib.
The Continental Army has outsmarted the British. What do you think is in store for George? What's so funny?